you already know what time it is. Thank you so much for tuning into another Capable Wednesday. Okay, can we just pause? Because I used the diffuser for the first time and might have to do that more often, okay? So for today's video, we're gonna talk about all the things that guys do and girls like, but we don't tell y'all. That's like the part that we keep to ourselves. But I'm gonna tell y'all because y'all are forgetting. Get your notepads out because I'm dropping gems, okay? I'm dropping gems right now. Without further ado, let's jump right into the video. All right, so here we go. For the first point, I think this is very obvious. I think this is the most obvious one. We actually do like when y'all get jealous. I think this is just like an automatic given. Everybody likes to feel like people are a bit territorial over them. Kind of like show us that you care. Because if you get jealous, that means you care enough about me. But don't get confused because a lot of people confuse insecure with being jealous. There's a difference between the two. If they get a bit defensive about you or they start to get jealous if somebody has your attention, they get a little bit on a defense mode when it comes to you, that's cute. But fellas, I don't want y'all to get confused because the moment y'all start like interrogating us, asking us where we at, who we with, who we gonna be with, telling us what we can and can't wear, you know, it's not like a friendly camaraderie. It becomes like a argument or a disposition where it's like, okay, now you just went too far. It was kind of cute at first, but now you're just doing a little bit too much. We like it when y'all get defensive, and we like it when y'all kind of like toot your nose up about us like that's all me. I don't know what you talking about, or you know, we just like that. And like I said, don't confuse it with insecurity because the way relationships work, there should be a level of trust to where y'all both know, you know, you're mine, I'm yours. But to see you get jealous about it, or to see when you get jealous if I mention another guy's name, you know, we like when y'all do that. Ultimately, there should be a boundary where you do know, you know, I know she's not cheating on me, or I know he's not cheating on me. So that's when the insecurity should stop. Next thing, we actually do like it when y'all get a bit aggressive. I think for lack of better words, I should say assertive instead of aggressive, because when I think of being aggressive, I think of like being angry, and as opposed to assertive, you let us know that, yeah, I'm gonna let you have your way, but ultimately I'm wearing the pants in a relationship. We like feeling like we're secure, because one thing a girl doesn't like is a passive male, or a male that they feel like they can run over, or a male that they feel like won't defend them if it comes down to it. I know that personally, I do like my males to be a bit assertive. Like, I want you to be able to have a voice of your own. That way, because if I need you to have my back, if I need you to turn up, I'm gonna need you to be ready. I don't know, just from personal experience, I'd rather a guy, you know, be able to actually tell me no. Like, I know that we always want to get our way, but if you consistently always showing us like it's always yes, 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 I'm gonna just be straight up with you. Girls take that for granted. The same way that guys don't like a girl to give them everything on a platter so easily, we don't like guys to do that either. We like for you to show us you appreciate us and shower us, of course, but when it comes to a point where we feel like we can run over you, you guys get taken advantage of. And that's why you sometimes wonder, well, dang, I feel like I gave this girl the world. I felt like, you know, I was everything to her. Why did she screw me over? You probably made it too easy. And it sounds backwards, it sounds messed up, but that's the world we live in. I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat. Like, girls, we like feeling, it's the same thing. The same game that guys play, girls play it too. Like, we do the same thing. It might not be in the same exact form or to the necessary degree, but it's all the same mind game. Some girls really don't have a problem with you, you know, you always being a yes man, but 90% of the time, girls take advantage of dudes that do every single thing for them. And it's sad, but like I said, that's the world we live in. So, moving on. We actually do like it when y'all can articulate a sentence. Like, when you sound educated and you really just sound like an intelligent individual, you don't understand how big of a turn on that is. Like, when you can just tell me about what you talked about in class, or when you actually retain information well, use the proper there versus there, because it just actually shows me that you're mature and you're capable, no pun intended, you're capable of having a full conversation with my parents when I'm ready to introduce you to them. I know like slang talk is cute, but don't forget, we like it when y'all know how to speak actual English. So another turn on for me, or like something that really just like gets you brownie points with me is when you know how to pray. Like, I think it's so attractive when a man knows how to pray, or when he has a spiritual relationship with God, and when he brings me closer to God, or he wants to show me a testimony that happened, or he wants to pray with me. I think that is super attractive, like, because it's key for you to have a foundation with God if you want to be taken serious by me. Like, that is just something that I'm big on. I find that less problems come about when you have God at the center of your relationships. It's really no room for error. You know, of course the devil gonna try to test you, and he's gonna try to test your faith, but when you have God at the center of your foundation, like, God, nothing can go wrong. Next point, we actually do like it when you give us some space, or when you're not afraid to have God time, when you're not afraid to let us go be with our girls, you're not all down our neck. Like, you can actually give us some space and be like, okay baby, go do you, you know, I'm gonna be over here, just call me, whatever. When y'all like to check in, but y'all don't have to smother us. We really do like that. Don't get me wrong, like, we love being around y'all. I know I'm very clingy personally. Like, I'm not clingy, but when I really love you and when I really, like, I'm just full-fledged, I want to be up under you 24/7. I want to talk to you all day. But I also do appreciate when you can be like, all right, I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna hit you up a little bit later. I'm gonna be busy doing this. I'll talk to you later. You know, when you can actually give us our space, because sometimes when you don't allow each other to have time apart, like, what is it? Absence makes the heart grow fonder. When you actually do take time away from your partner, like I said, absence does make the heart grow fonder. When y'all are around each other 24/7, y'all are always under each other, you know, you kind of get bored because you run out of things to do. And sometimes that's where relationships get very complacent. People start taking things for granted. That's when they start going exploring and all. And I'm not saying that that's the root of everything, but I'm saying, like, comfortability does come from being too complacent. And I just know from personal experience, like, when you just show me that you're too comfortable, it's literally the biggest turn off. And I remember my ex telling me, like, you know, he was so focused on trying to make me happy and doing everything that he could to make up for all the stuff that he had done. He had started losing himself in it, and at that point it was just like, you know, I still want to have me time. I still want to have my days off to where, you know, I can have some time for me. So don't get lost in the relationship, but like I said, just be attentive. Don't be afraid to be chivalrous. Like, the small things go the longest way. Like, seriously, it doesn't cost to open a door. Like, it doesn't cost to actually spend time and communicate. I think guys get so caught up in trying to do the materialistic and the physical things that they forget the heart of the relationship comes from the small, thoughtful things. Like, so let's say, you know, you shot your shot, y'all been feeling each other, and now it's time for the first date. I promise you, you will get 1,000 more points if you walk to her side and open the door for her. I just find that so attractive. Like, not even just like opening doors, but like, you know, making sure I never touch a door, or making sure you're walking on the right side of traffic. I think sometimes guys don't pay attention. Like, you would think that these things are common sense, but I get it. Some guys just really don't know, and that is okay. I understand that y'all just don't know. That's why I'm here to help. That's why I'm here to help. So for my next point, we actually do like it when you take pride in your self-image. Disclaimer: we don't want you to be self-centered. We don't want you to be into yourself. We don't want you to be more into you than you are into me. But understand that we do like it when you pay attention to things like, oh, how is my breath smelling? Or you're paying attention to things like, I'm trying to make sure my clothes not wrinkled. Like, when you really do take pride in your self-image, that is so attractive to us, and that is a big turn on. If I'm laying under you and we're watching a movie and you're laughing, I don't want to smell your breath. I don't want to smell your breath. Be mindful of those things, you know. We want you to take it serious, you know, your self-image, making sure you keep a haircut, making sure you stay clean. Just hygiene in general is very important. We find it attractive when you can keep yourself up, because we'll know what we're dealing with if you can't. So lastly, I think this is also very obvious. We love it when you do give us compliments. We love it when y'all gas us up. We love it when you just feel like dang, this my girl. Like, this is my girl. I kid you not, it goes a long way when you pay attention to the little things. Like when you actually notice that she changed up her hair, or you notice that she got her nails done, you know, she changed her nail polish. Like when you compliment those small things, it goes a long way. And that's how you keep your relationship fun. That's how you keep your relationship spunky. Like I said in my last video, on the first shoot your shot video, once you do get your girl, you have to follow up. Like, make her feel like you're still interested in her. Make her feel like you still want her, you know? That relates to the complacent and comfortable part. Like, when you get too comfortable, you forget how to do all of those things. And I obviously wanted to get with you when you were doing those things for a reason. So keep it up. Keep it up. Don't forget about those things, and I promise you, you will successfully shoot your shot. So thank y'all so much for tuning into this video. I appreciate the love and support as always. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and tune in next week. I'm really thinking about whether or not I want to do a shoot your shot segment for the females. Fellas, y'all let me know. Y'all let me know if I need to kind of like give a few hints on some of the things the fellas like. Y'all feel free to follow my DMs and tell me some things that y'all want me to talk about in the video, because I really feel like it's important for girls to know how males feel too, you know? And why not have it on the Capable Show, where everyone's capable? So, like I said, I love y'all always, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for next week's video as we continue the Shoot Your Shot segment. I love y'all. Peace.